Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Friday. You made it. We love you, Wheezy. Making that joke, but I'm telling the truth. Ohio, you owe Ms. Wheezy immensely all of the police that she fed so lovingly, so sweetly, like she was our own mother or grandmother or whatever it may be. Always a kind, friendly, upbeat soul in a more dim, downbeat, negative boot camp place. Reminds me of so many of the unseen, the unheard, the unappreciated that really make America America, that make Ohio Ohio, that make life good, make life wonderful. Having come out of that terrible depression, here on the other side, once again, just fully myself. This feels incredible. It feels fascinating. I was sent home went home, whatever it may be. I don't know what anyone expected from me. I don't know what other than fully recover and get on with my life I was supposed to do. And there was a SISM team, I believe there still is, in Springfield, Ohio, that is supposed to basically look out for the officers, and I was on that SISM team. I still consider myself to be part of it. I didn't want my wife to get sick and die. I didn't want my career to end early. I didn't want the second try to not work out. I didn't want any of the negative things that came to be. I want world peace, which begins with inner peace. But then you go outside and you communicate to your community, your city, town, village, state, country, entire planet. It's 2024. It's spring. The season of renewal. Every single one of us on planet Earth right now are all brand new at being this specific far along in our history. So whatever age you happen to be, congratulations. You're doing great at being the oldest you've been yet. As I move on with my life, it just feels kind of strange because while it feels completely familiar, it feels home. It feels like peace, like stability, like understanding, empathy, happiness, love, family. Opportunities for growth, opportunities for wonderful times together and apart. Wonderful holidays, wonderful get-togethers, wonderful times with wonderful people. As we roll in to the last few days of April of 2024. I encourage you all, join me. Whether it was last year, looking forward to the days of, say, right now, where my recovery would be complete. Whether it was 10 years ago, building a life that anyone could be proud of. Whether it was 6 years ago, holding her hand until she died with that smile on her face. Whether it was this past Monday night in Columbus, Ohio, Monday Night Raw, where my daughter now has a selfie of herself with Becky Lynch. That was so cool. Her mom would have loved that. I, of course, did as well. She, of course, did as well. Becky Lynch was super cool. With all of the people in the crowd that night, going through the crowd and signing things, taking the selfies, all that stuff. Gratitude, Becky Lynch. Gratitude, professional wrestling. I've said several times, it's not what we geek on, it's that we geek on something that is somewhat good for you anyway. And I'm not suggesting that professional wrestling is good for you. What I'm saying is good for you is the geeking on something, whether it is professional wrestling or a different TV show or a movie, whatever it may be, that allows you to suspend your disbelief for a little while and just enjoy the show. Got a new video game today. We'll see if that's any fun. I am a gamer for life. So that will be cool. And noticing the proclivity to work to figure out a script that is not a script at all, but is rather just the knowledge, training, experience, and wisdom that this wild and crazy, several times sad, several times couldn't be more positive and upbeat. And it's easy to say, I'm strong, everyone look at me, I'm strong. By way of saying, no, not me. What that is people pushing through their own depression, sure. But eventually, it's not you dealing with your depression, it's not you dealing with your anxiety or whatever it may be. Eventually, it's just the individual is an asshole. Eventually, it's just the individual is rude. The individual is dishonest. The individual is fake. The individual is Well, that alone is it. The individual is. There is no self. And the individual is. Whether that is you, whether that is me, whether that is my aunts, uncles, parents, cousins, siblings, offspring, whatever it may be, same as you. I am Vitamin J. I am real. America. It's time to get to work. It's time to get back in service. It's time to look ourselves in the mirror and be proud of the person that we see staring back. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your life. I hope this message found you well. Stay tuned. Stay positive anyway. Namaste.